Hello everybody, now this is Sonia, and I've come back again here, of course, in the middle of doing something, because I thought now I could just show people what I'm doing. Okay, so I got this bag. Something's about to fall down on the floor here because I didn't put it in the box properly. I got the bag that packet bag, you know, it was like it's a handbag made out of cardboard, okay? And I thought, well, I can do a tutorial, but I'm just going to, if I need to show everybody how to, well, I'm sure that somebody will ask me, but if I can show you now what I've done so far, because I just wanted to show you a few things towards the end of finishing off some stuff. This I got in a packet with some others as well. Now, to make one of these, it wouldn't be too hard, but you could just trace it out the way you wanted to. And then you've got to make these little... I don't know if I can do this. I could try. There could be a tutorial on how to make one of these packets. But I decided that I didn't like the thing that I had. The one that I had was green, the big one. So, to fix that up, change it up, I thought, well, I'm going to do it shabby chic sort of ish, okay, to make a thing. I haven't finished yet. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Now, painting on this with Mod Podge does not necessarily work because the Mod Podge will never dry. It will, but if you touch it, it comes up on your hands. So that you won't probably be using this sort of paper anyway, unless you can find some of these things already in the shops for yourself. Well, you can do it with these ones as well. Of course, it's not shaped like a handbag, but I really like the idea of the handbag. This is the bigger one that I found, and it's probably quite easy to cut out. And I'd say you could just put a handle on there if you want to turn it into a bag. That might be in the future. I don't know yet. So I painted it with Mod Podge. That didn't work, so I covered it with paper. Okay. So to cover it with paper, I just did this section here first. Then I did this section, and I cut the paper to the size, which would probably be a better idea if you traced around it like so, okay, onto your piece of paper, then glue it on. Then I did the top bit separate, because I thought, well, you could do it all in one piece if you want to, but I was thinking, you know, you've got to cut that bit out, and you can't see what you're doing because there's a hole. But anyway, that's a long story, that bit. But I did cover it with paper, and I covered it with this stripy one, because I wanted the pinky colours underneath, or apricot colours, so that's what I put on it. So when I've done that, I covered it with fabric that is like a curtain material, and I did that separate too. I did this side, then I did this side, and then I did the tops, and then I cut out these bits here, right? So now I just wanted to show you how I'm going to finish off your edge, like you've got all these edges, see? I mean, I know when people do things made out of card and paper, they can distress it, and it looks okay. But I thought, well, you can't really leave your edges like this, you know, because it's not finished off properly. These corners here, I've actually glued that really. I've got two, and I've just glued it all, pinched it tight to glue it up, and done the same here with this side, and I'm going to probably stick a bit more of that on there in a minute. Now, to further along with this, I have put on a doily, and I've chopped it up there, and I cut it up there. Then I put a piece of trim across the top there, as you can see, right? So that's how I've got so far. Then I've got this white lace to cover over this section here, to finish that section off. So that's what I've done there. But that's not what I'll still call finished off, because there's more to be done, I feel. Like, you know, this is how I finish off things, you know, that, you know, I just thought I'd give you an idea of how that happens, because a lot of the things I start, I don't ever finish them off on camera. So I have got this white lace. Now, it's got a little bit of a pattern on either end, and that's really good. So first of all, I'm going to use just ordinary glue, because I don't want to be burning my fingers off. I cut a piece. Where did I do with that? I cut a piece the size of what I'm going to need here. I just put it across there and thought, well, that's about right, because you don't want to be swinging around a whole you know, a few yards of lace while you're doing this. Now, glue everywhere. Goodness me. Anyway, so we'll just put the glue on the top side first. So we want to make sure that everything is secure, and I know that I have a lot of new subbies out there, and I really need to do a few tutorials on things that I've done in the past, because it's not easy for people to find your things. Okay, so because I've got over 600 videos up now, so that's not, you know, you don't want to go through all of them. So I might just come on and do a few different things again. You know, just a few different tutorials. Okay, so you just put that round there, and you don't want it to just go. Now it doesn't matter if it's not going to, it's going to work nicely if you do a bit at a time. Just do a bit at a time. Got glue and things stuck to everything this morning. I've been playing around. It takes a while to do bits, you know. It just depends, you know, what you're looking forward to when you finish project. Now I need to cut that off really closer to the edge, so it just goes exactly around the corner there like that, and the same with this end, so I don't have anything hanging over. I hope this is in the shot. I hope it's taping, because if it's not, well, what are you going to do? You're going to have to do it again then, aren't you, Sonia? Now, I don't know, my hands don't want to work now. Okay, so I'll put that up there like so. Now I'm going to go around to the other side, and I'm going to put this up here. Okay. Okay, that's going to go up there like that. Right. And that sort of goes really well. It doesn't sort of fits really nicely. It's not got any creases or anything in it. It just worked quite well, because the lace itself is a very fine thin thing, and that's what you need to use. You can't use something that's too stiff or thick, because that won't go around your corners like so. Now that to me is not finished yet, because I'm not going to leave it like that, okay, because I still need to have something in this part here that will bring those two pieces together. Now I think I'm going to put this across here like so, not up here. I was thinking about putting it up here. Let me see, because I'm still in the process of deciding. But anyway, so the side pieces, we'll just still work on that in a minute. The side bits, I'm going to squish them down a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Close one in. Close one edge in like so, and then you can put your trim along here, whatever you decide to put on there. And I think I'm still going to go with this white one. I do. Although I'm trying to keep it in the cream colours as well, because I'm going to be covering over this white a bit. I don't know what I'm going to put on this. Whether I'll use this one, maybe. That looks nice. Well, I could use this apricot colour, couldn't I? And I could have used that on the other part too, but it wasn't in the plan at the time. I really didn't know what I was going to do with this until you got going. Now, if you're going to do something like this, you want to put the lace, like the scallopy bit on the outside, so there's a nice pattern across there. And you're going to need to glue. You're going to need to glue this down really well in the inside. And lace, when you're sticking it down, you've got to make sure that you have lots of glue, because, as you all know, it'll come unstuck if you don't, and it's not very nice to have that happen. So you need to put this so it's really nice and level along the inside here. Same distance down is what I'm trying to say to you. Same distance down across the whole thing, and just sort of bring it round, and it will go. If you give it a little bit of a tweak and shift it about a bit, it will fit on there for you really nicely. Okay, now you've got to cut this off here. It doesn't matter, you want to get it right to the edge of this part. A bit more, take off a little bit more there. Okay, so that's going to meet up with that. It's going to be too far this way. Hang on a minute, I have to untuck him and probably stick that in there. I think we'll do that, eh? There's a bit of glue in there. I know I'm putting it in there with the end of my scissors. Probably should be using a paintbrush or something that's not going to get stuck. when I say that, if I put my hand in there, my fingers will get stuck to it. That's what happens if you're trying to do it that way. Now, even though this is bending around the corner, it's still going to work, and it's still going to lay flat if I put enough glue on there. You want to put enough glue on. Okay. So it'll sit down. Just keep on pressing him down so he'll stay put. And that way you've got a really nice neat edge there, see? Very nice neat edge. Oh dear, there's something stuck in my arm from the floor. Really hot here now. In Australia we are sweltering as per usual. Now to the other side I'll do the same thing. I'm going to push this down in there, like so. I'm going to have to come back, I imagine, and re-stick a bit more, but while you're putting your glue on, you're going to, like my corners, I'm going to have to redo my corners a bit more. You're going to come right across here with this. So we're going to use the flat piece, which I should have cut off some of that, which I will here in a second. I just need about that much, I'd say. Cut that bit off. And we need the flat bit. When I say the flat bit, I mean the edge, this straight piece here. Now I might have to take it down to it till it's below where your little line is here, where that little piece is, excuse me, taken out of there. Okay, so I'm going to ease that in so it'll go in there nicely. You want to put a, don't just be generous with your glue. Now, when you come back up here and you look at this, this is not going to meet the end, right? So you're going to have to move this up along here a bit further because you want it to meet there at the end. You want it to come all the way up here, okay? Otherwise, you're going to have to keep sticking things on top of things to cover over the things that you've stuck down, okay? To cover up I'm just putting a bit of glue at the back of this. So I'm not doing anything that you can't see that's exciting or tricky, okay? I'll just put this under here, like that. So I'm going to make sure that that's taken right up there. Okay, so when I come round over the edge, I'm going to be able to bring it up to the top. Now, if I hadn't have put that one on first, which I should not have done, okay, I would have made sure that this was long enough. Even if you've got to cut a bit off once you get it on there, it's better than not having enough when you're putting it on, okay? Enough lace or enough anything. When you're putting it on, it's better that you have to cut a piece off because you just can't put it back on. It just don't work like that, does it? Now, where I did this wrong, I'm here putting this on here. I don't know if I should put this video up. It seems a bit, but anyway, we'll see. I mean, if there's any people got an opinion on how bad I am, well, I don't really care. I'm having a go. Having a go. Anyway, so there you go. Now, what I'm trying to explain is that, you just put a little bit more effort into something and it makes such a difference to your piece of work. It really, really does. I mean, I know sometimes it takes a really long time to make something in the crafting world because it's something that we like to finish off nicely, and we like to just, make sure that it's presented really well, and we try, don't we? So, everybody, here you go. So they'll just turn over there like so, and you will just then make sure that there's truckloads of glue, as I say. Might be able to lift this up a bit and push him underneath. I have got no fingernails. I never usually have no fingernails. My fingernails are always there to help me, and I've found it so hard since they all started breaking off after I had them fixed that time to do anything. It's just incredible. You just don't believe how much these sort of things come in handy. How much work you do like using your nails. At one stage there, I just didn't have nothing on hand. There was nothing. I couldn't get hold of anything. Tried to pick up something and I just could not. Okay, so that's I'll just put this, I'm going to open it now because I want to make sure that these pieces are going up in the inside, them bits of lace there, that one's up in that inside, and this one will have to go up in here when I cut that off level on a bit of an angle so it'll tuck in under there. Okay, now because I haven't done the bottom bit, this is going to be a lot easier for me to do. When I say that, I mean I haven't put a trim across here yet, but I did the top piece because I wasn't thinking that I was going to be showing everybody how to make sure that they're, oh well, it's up to you. It's just a way of ending off things how I do end things off. And then I'm just going to cut this piece out of here, just this bit here. Okay, wait a minute, I just hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to take it down a tiny bit. We can just even bring that over there like that, can't we? Or we can leave it, I suppose. I don't know if I would. I'll be very careful and just cut that off there so it's not too short. Could leave it, but it's still like there's still an opening there, and I don't know yet. Don't know if I'd leave it like that. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, so now I want to show you the bottom. Well, I'm sure that that's going to be done in nearly the same way, because as this part here is that you just need to put something on either side. Okay, so when you're finishing it off, and I'm going to, I think, have this piece across the bottom, because I thought I'd really like that on there. Maybe that's gone away the wrong colour. Maybe that's the wrong colour. And I have more over here somewhere, so I might have to fish for this in this way and see if I can't get a bit. Hang on. Just hang on a second, please, everyone. I'm just going to get a different colour of that trim. Okay. It's over here underneath the wings in this other box. Behind the... What have I got sitting in front of that? Oh, some cards. Oh dear. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. I promise I haven't gone anywhere. I'm just looking for some sassy trim. Okay. Right. That one I'm having. Okay. Just looking for some Tashney trim. Oh, great, Sonia. Well, I have got a bit of a chamoisely thing happening here. Ooh, that's not right. That's not what I'm after. This is it here. It's in a good way. Oops. Well, at least it was all in the one drawer. Okay, right. If anybody's lost interest, well, that's... I'm sorry. But I'm going to keep going anyway, just to show you what I'm doing. Okay. I come in here to do something completely different. I'm surely I did, and I found these things that I put up on a video from a haul that I got the other day, and I thought, oh dear, I might have a go at that. That looks like fun, trying to do something with that. So I've got one small bit, long enough that it will go across here, like so. And the colour goes with the colour at the top of this other braid. So I'm going to put lots of glue on. Love this glue, but and I really don't know if I'm going to get some more, but I will one day. I'm going to panic, I'll find some more glue. And I'm going to put this across here, like this. The glue, we've got the glue going. Now, when you take these bits off this, you've got to be careful it doesn't fray undone. Now I've got these father type scissors, I'm going to cut this off there at the edge, and because I'm still tangled up here really bad, I'm going to come back this way, measure this across here. I'm sure this is going to be right. I'll have to pull this one day, won't I? Fix it up nicely. Oh dear, I hope I'm not upsetting any of you nice people out there by having this bit of a schmozzly mess here. I'll just cut that off there. Move all this out of the way. Was in the same drawer. Yeah, was in the same drawer. Oh dear, I'm going, oh look, isn't that pretty? Oh, I like that. I'm all good with that. I'm happy. Going good, I think. I like it. Now, so these pieces here will hang down because they've been cut up the top here. Okay, so you make sure you glue this really good at the end. Lots of nice glue on. Don't be afraid of your glue pot. Just get onto the glue. Now, Where are these? Because we don't want those hanging down. So we're going to turn them up here, and we're going to stick them underneath so they're still part of the thing. It's not hanging down, okay? Because you don't want to do that. Alright. There we go. Righto. I have got a few little tiny bits there that are not, whoops, yeah, back there, I've nearly stuck it all up to itself. Here we go. Undo that. Now, so you know, you need to make sure when you're doing things like this that you're ending off nicely, okay? I have still got a few little bits there that I can still snip off because they're too, I don't want little daggy bits, okay? I think I've really got that organised. Put a bit of glue on, Sonia, that's the way to do it, everybody. A bit more glue. Bit more glue on. Okay, so that's good too, that bit. Nice and tidy. Okay. So there you go. Okay, now just want to make it come up I don't know, on that bit where you see when you push that in, there, and that in there, it will go on your corners. But look, now that I've pushed it, it's come unstuck. So what you need to do is put more glue on there, right? Make sure that you just keep working until things are dry, and they are definitely going to stay where you put them, because it's just a good thing, you know, if you want to. I did a lot of stuff for shows and that over the years, and attention to detail is a very important thing in that sort of thing. I know we're not doing show work, but you know, I mean, everybody, you know, does their best, don't they? And that's a good thing. And I just, for people that don't know how to actually finish off things or what to do, that are just learning, well, then I can show them that, because that's a bit of fun, isn't it? Now, I think I'll put this across here. I don't know am I liking this or am I not. I love this bit, you know, I love this bit. It's a pommy bit, and I love the pom-poms on this. And it goes with the colours that are in the background a bit. Now I haven't done this other side, but I will do that, so nobody panic. I do intend to fix that. Or maybe I should turn this around to me, since I'm the one doing it, and maybe then I'll be able to see what I'm going to do with it, hey? Well, I think you can't have too many bits on. Sometimes it just depends. I still want it to look like a packet. I don't want it to look just like, you know, I still want it to look like a packet. Well, I stuck the right colour on there, yeah, I did. For some reason it looks darker to me now. Okay, so I've got lots of bits and pieces of trims and things that I could put on there, but I'm thinking I might go with the, I need this part. I need to show you how to fix up that part, don't I? You know, because I don't, to my way of thinking, that's not really ended off properly yet. Neither is the bottom, neither is this bit, and what I'm putting in the centre yet, I don't know. Okay, so, well, this is my, I'm saying that this is my idea that it isn't done yet, if you understand. I'm not saying other people will be in agreement with it. I just say that that's what I feel. I need to put on more. Yeah, but anyway. Right, so we need trimmy things. And sometimes we do tend to add too much, trying to get right, and you know what I mean. Sometimes we do, but that's a pretty flower. That might be able to go on there somewhere, eh? That'll be cool. I like that. Yes. Okay. Now I have a box here with trims in it, but at the moment I seem to get the door doesn't want to come open for me. Okay. We'll go. I don't care. Then stay shut. Doesn't worry me. Okay. I'll find it later. Whatever that's going to be. All right. I'll be making that colour flowers to go on there, you can bet. Look at that, isn't that cool? That looks really, really pretty. Now that's going in when you shut the thing, okay? Actually, I've done it wrong, haven't I? Because this part here needs to go in first, I think. Oh no, does it? And that part goes in second. All right. Now when I put the, I'm not doing the back, because I think that's no need for that. You don't need to do the back. I mean, I'll get something stuck here. Oh, I can't get hold of anything. Oh dear. Right, I've done it. Now, just turn into there, that's the way. so far this is what we've got. What have I done here to this? Right, there it's going right now. So far this is what we've got. We've got this bag bit. So it looks good, doesn't it? And it's a parcel bag, okay? So we can put little goodies in the end of it. And I will try and see if I can come up with a tutorial or find somebody that's actually showing us how to make one of these, which I think there is. And hopefully I can put it up on there at some stage soon. But anyway, I think I might go with the pommy-pom things on the bottom, eh? These are down here. Now you can decorate things in any way, like besides these cardboardy box, but I thought this was a good idea. It changed it and turned it into something completely different, didn't it? It's turned it into something really nice that somebody would be happy to receive, I'd imagine, if you wanted to do that. Or you could even keep it for yourself. Now I'm going to make sure that these little blokes haven't got anything on them, because sometimes they have a little bit of dirt, or not actually dirt, but sometimes the things off the machines that they go through gets a bit of grease or something on them. Now another thing too is trying to figure out which side is the right side for this. I don't think there is one. There you go. That's my decision on that. I don't think this is the right side to these, honestly. Remember when we used to have these on the bottom of our dress and they were called moo-moos? Some people might remember that. I don't know if I actually had one. I might have been just a tiny bit too young. I don't remember actually for sure. Might have been a tiny bit too young. So when you do come to putting things on like that, you want to cut it off so you haven't got it right on the corner, the little pom-pom, because he will get in the way of bits and pieces if you need to put anything else on there. And try and line it up so that will work like that. So that bit's stuck down for me pretty good there. So I've got that there along the bottom of it. And I haven't done anything like this for ages, and I'm quite enjoying doing this, I must say. Because I've got so much of this beautiful fabrics and things to work with. This keeps on gluing itself up to anything I put on there, it curls up here. I'm only going to uncurl it so it'll come on, get down out of that. Just straighten it out. Just make sure you know you haven't got anything stuck to there. Now, the back not done, because you need to put something across there. Okay? Now there's something across there because we're not actually going to decorate. The back can be a bit of this, where did that go? That nice piece of lace, apricot one there. We'll use the apricot lace. And if I was thinking before when I was doing the other thing, I would not have used the white on that. So the apricot lace, let me see, looks okay. You can still see through it, but you can't see through it that it is not good, you know. It's not putting off anybody from, like, you know. God, it's truth, I don't know what happened to me words today. Maybe I talked too much this morning. I've got, you know, I've got some mental block here. I think I might need food. I better go and have my food soon. Maybe that'll make me feel a bit better. Now I want to put it across this edge and across that edge before I cut it off, because I need enough that I can be tucking things under if I need to. I don't want to have it exactly, because then I'm going to probably run out of lace, you know, and bit of a, I've got glue on my paintbrush now, and it's going to stick to it, and that's not going to be good. But it's up to everybody what they use, but I find when I stick my hands on there, I get my fingers stuck to it and pull it all off, and then that goes all south, doesn't it? So there we go. That doesn't look too bad for the back, does it? It's nicely done. Nicely finished off there. Now, so the ends of it, we will just put around onto this piece here. So we just want to cut that off there, because I haven't done that side trim. See, I'm doing this all back to front because when you think about it, I should not have put this on either. But if I have done it, it doesn't matter, because I can just bring it to the edge anyway. Because I have, like I said, I have put it on, but it would have been better if I'd have put this one underneath that one, because it just, I don't know, to my way of thinking, it would have worked out neater, okay? If I'd have done that right, it would have been a neater thing, because I didn't cut this long enough either. Look at me. I'm doing the wrong thing here.